I only have 4.5 minutes. You guys have such interesting personalities, so I'm going to talk really fast. But so first of all, there's one thing that you're sure about in this film, and is that it's your love for Laureline. I'm just curious about if there's anything that you were unsure about when it came to playing these characters and portraying them on screen.
I mean, it was just, honestly, it's just the opportunity of a lifetime, you know, to from the moment I was sitting across from Luc Besson and he was saying, hey, I'm making the movie of my dreams, will you star in it? You know, it's just, it's a dream come true. It's every moment was a pinch me moment. So I was just trying to have fun, you know, and it's the most fun I've ever had making a film. So.
Yeah, you did a great job.
Oh, thanks, man.
Every day you want to appreciate every second of it, because honestly, you know, it's nerve-wracking doing a film by Luc Besson, but it's his dream film.
Right.
But at the end of the day, if you're under Luc's wing, he's a film genius, so obviously he's going to guide you well.
You know, there's a lot of elements of greatness that he exudes on a regular basis. There's one thing that you guys were able to learn or just take away from him, and maybe not even in the filmmaking world, but apply it to just your own successful careers. Is there any one thing that you value?
I just think, again, the energy and the passion that he puts into the projects that he does. If he doesn't believe in it, even with the characters, with the cast, with each person that works on the film, the one thing that a character wears, if he doesn't believe in it 100,000,000%, he doesn't do it.
Right.
And he applies that energy to everything he does.
For sure.
That's why every time you see him, he's having the best time in the world.
Absolutely. You know, I just had a chance to speak with him. He talked about casting and working with Rihanna. He said one thing in particular, that he was working to push her buttons. Some buttons worked, some buttons didn't. But the fact that you are good friends with her, is there anything that you were able to tell her or give her any words of encouragement when it came to her acting chops? Because it's something that she made, just a new world for her.
I mean, it's always one of those things where I definitely wasn't going to sit and give her advice on performing, because obviously she's one of the most incredible performers.
Right.
And also in this sense, like I haven't done that many films, and I feel like for her, she is such an incredible sponge that I knew Luc would be able to just get what he needed, because she is so, again, when she does something, she does it with all of her heart.
Something I read is that he was trying to get her to cry, you know, or something that was kind of funny, because what he said wasn't offensive to her. But if there's one thing that you feel like you would want to say that might help to evoke emotion, whether it be for you or for whoever, what would it be? And where do you go to kind of reach that place of to the point where you're getting tears?
Well, it's about, again, like I think all of us have walls that we put up, right? I think it's about, allowing someone to be comfortable and trust enough to let their guard down.
For sure.
And then, you know, all of us have had things that happens to us in our lives that are emotional. So to be able to go back to that place, you know, it depends what kind of emotion you're trying to bring up, I guess.
Absolutely. Is there anybody who you were drawing from? You know, a lot of times when I was watching the film, it felt like, you know, Keanu Reeves in The Matrix. A lot of times, you just had this cool, poised persona. Was there anybody who you were like kind of drawing from when it came to your character, and were you inspired by anybody in the past?
I mean, honestly, I was just trying to do my best to like do justice to the character. You know, it was about like going back in the comics and try to figure out who this guy is and like what drives him forward. So you know, it was my first kind of go at playing like a full-blown hero. You know, I've never really done that, and I just tried to have fun playing Valerian. You know,
for sure.